13 years ago, I got my first GoPro. It was a GoPro Hero 2. Athletes jumping from cliffs, base jumping, wearing GoPros and stuff like that. And we thought that if we had a GoPro, we could do fun stuff as well. They got us there. In 2013, I went to China to work as a model in an international agency. And I took the GoPro with me. In that trip, I met someone. His name is Alexandro Costin. He's a great photographer. I'll put his Instagram in the description. And he did really nice videos. And when I first saw it, I was like, wow, this is actually really cool. I should edit the videos I take, because I would always take videos and never edit them. You know, I didn't really know what to do with them. I made a little video about the trip in Shanghai, and then I went to Peru and Bolivia with my parents, and I got some videos of that route, doing downhill bike in Peru. And then I left Brazil again. I went to Thailand, India, Hong Kong and Macau in 2014 and 15. And then I started doing vlogs. I am from Brazil, so I started doing them in Portuguese on my other YouTube channel. Never really thinking about growing much, but it was just like something I did for fun. Even if I wouldn't post some of the videos, I would still shoot and edit them. And then 2016, things changed a little bit. I got this camera here. Pentax K1000. This exact camera belonged to my dad. He did his photography course in 1993. And most of my childhood photos were taken with this exact camera, with this lens right here. So he gave me that camera with a 28, a 50 and a 135mm lens, and I started shooting my trip in China. After I started shooting film, I really liked it and I kept shooting it, so I got more and more film cameras. Every time I would see a cheap film camera on Facebook or like a camera bundle, I would just get cameras. And I have some that I use, which are these. A few Pentaxes, Miranda, these EcoFlex, what else? I have a Pratica in the car. I didn't want to go down to the car to get the other one, but I normally leave there to shoot on the go. Video cameras as well, that I don't really use much. I shot a bunch of rolls in Shanghai. Everywhere I went, I took the camera with me and I always had a GoPro in my pocket. By then I already had a GoPro Hero 3 Black, big jump from the GoPro 2, and I shot a lot of videos with my friends for fun, going around Shanghai. I would find rooftops open and I would just climb and eat sandwiches there, watching sunset or sunrise, shooting film photos, shooting some GoPro videos. One of the videos I shot in Shanghai with my friend was during a pool party that a club put together. The owner of the club saw and he told me, "Pedro, I like your video, I want you to shoot a video in the club. Come and shoot a video for us, we'll pay you, and if we like the video you make, you can shoot the big party on the next Friday." Big American DJ and his friend were Skrillex and Marshmello. So I was getting paid to shoot a Skrillex party with a GoPro, and I was gonna edit it on an iPad. Pretty crazy. I don't think they knew what they were asking me, and I don't think I should have accepted, but I did it anyway. I had a lot of fun, and they were paying me to shoot parties from then on. After making a few videos in different parties for this club, I had money to buy a MacBook. 2016, I got a MacBook Pro and a 1TB LaCie drive. I kept shooting videos for them whenever they had a special guest or Christmas, New Year parties, things like that. In 2017, I kept shooting videos for them and I got money to buy a drone. And then I started shooting videos with the drone just for fun. And then I went to Thailand, I took my drone with me and I shot a promo video for a hotel without them knowing, and then I just gave them. They liked the video and I kept that video as part of my video portfolio. After I went to Singapore and then Bali. In Bali I didn't have where to stay, I was just there for 3 weeks and I reached out to hotels, showing them the video I did in Thailand, telling them, hey, I can create something like this for your hotel if you let me stay there. So I got 3 weeks of free stay in 3 different hotels just by giving them short drone videos. So my videos were actually getting me something good, some gigs here and there, and free stay in hotels in destinations I wanted to go to. Let's skip to 2017 when I finally got my first actual camera with the purpose of shooting more videos. I got a Panasonic GH5 and I didn't have money to buy lenses at the time, so I just got an adapter to use my Pentax lenses on the Panasonic. Then I started shooting whatever I could. So I would just go around Bangkok, I would do a lot of time lapses, I would shoot different neighborhoods, I would shoot a lot. I was trying to get some clients, I was shooting skateboard videos with my friends, I was shooting music videos for some of my producer friends. After that, my partner and I went to the Philippines and then back to Brazil, to LA and Philippines again. Every time we went to a new place, I would shoot a lot of stuff. I was not really building a portfolio, but I was accumulating a lot of footage that one day I planned to use. I was doing some informative videos in the Portuguese channel about the cities I was visiting with the Panasonic, a Rode mic, and the few lenses I got. At some point in Kuala Lumpur I got a gig and they paid me with a lens, so I got the 12 to 35mm Panasonic lens and also a Peak Design 30-liter backpack. I gave the version 1 to my brother and I kept the 2. I love this backpack, it's amazing. And then we finally moved to Vancouver in 2019. When we moved here, I had a lot of videos and I joined a platform that's called Black Box. In this platform, you can actually sell your videos in stock footage websites. And I started getting a little bit of money every month from all those videos I had. That made me record even more. Everything I did, I would record, upload there, and make some passive income. In 2020, I uploaded my first video in this channel, pilot training in Canada, a little bit about Vancouver, and life as an international student. The English channel started growing faster than the Portuguese channel, so I kind of stopped making videos in the Portuguese channel and kept recording more and more. Then I got the fisheye lens. At this time I had a MacBook Pro which I got back in China, and it was not enough anymore to edit all the 4K footage I had. So I got this one, an M1 MacBook Air. Good enough for video editing if you only have one video, but if you're stacking videos with effects and all of that, it's not enough anymore. That's why tomorrow this guy is gonna become a MacBook Pro M4 Pro, and I'm very excited about that. It's already at Apple Store. I should be there right now picking it up, but I'll do it tomorrow. And then in 2023 I got this camera that's recording right now, which is a ZCam E2. It's also a Micro Four Third camera, so I could use all the lenses I already had for the Panasonic. And I also got 4 lenses from Rokinon, a 12, a 20, 35 and 50mm. Also a tilt shift lens, which is very weird and I don't use it much, but it's really cool for some types of shots. I also got an external monitor. It was a gift from Desview. It's an amazing monitor, super light, bright, it's very good. I'm enjoying it a lot. And then to improve audio for my YouTube videos about aviation, I also got this guy, DJI Mic 2. So now my current setup is the ZCam with some lenses. Right now I'm using the 20mm lens with a grip, SSD on the side, a big battery on the back, which is a small rig, 10,000 milliamp hour. I got 2 of those. The other one is charging right now. This battery is great because it has a USB-C and a USB-A connector here, so you can power other stuff while powering your camera as well. That's what I'm sitting at. Right now my GoPro has upgraded again to GoPro 7 and I lost a GoPro 5 along the way. I don't know where it is. It should be here. I couldn't find it. I looked around the airport and it's also not there. I also have 2 tripods, a Manfrotto one, which is kind of broken, and a very light one that's not very good, which I got for free when I first got my Panasonic. Oh yeah, I also got 2 new backpacks. Wondered, this is from Wondered, 30 liters, I believe. This is a bigger one, 45-liter adventure backpack. A camera cube in it, so you can put all the lenses and stuff. Really great for big adventures. And this, a carry-on for when I'm flying. This is my friend's bag. He's not using it at the moment, so thank you, Carlos, for letting me use this. So whenever I fly to Brazil, I just bring all the camera gear in that thing. And a problem I've been having now is memory, because this camera shoots very heavy video. Sometimes I shoot 4K 120 frames per second depending on what I'm shooting, and I'm just running out of memory. So from that 1 terabyte last year I had, I started getting more and more hard drives to a point where I don't really know where the footage is anymore. I'm really scared that one of them is gonna fail and I don't even know what I'm gonna lose. So I'm thinking of a solution, maybe a DAS system. If I get one, I'll make a video about it, and I'm really happy that this is going away and I'm getting the MacBook Pro to edit these videos, you know, with more ease. Every day I'm fighting with Final Cut and it's no longer doable. But yeah, a lot of it is for passion. I shoot a lot of stuff to keep as memory. A lot of things I shoot never see YouTube or the stock footage website. So everything I shoot at the airport, every time I fly and I shoot, every time I do videos and I have B-rolls, I put that stuff for sale, and I have a lot of passive income coming from that, which is great. A passion that's paying back. And then the money, sometimes I can reinvest in getting equipment I need. None of my equipment is super fancy, none of the cameras are fancy, none of the lenses are super expensive, but they do you know, a good job. I'm happy with them. It would be nice to have like a Sony FX3 or stuff like that, but I don't really need that right now, and I'd rather use the money elsewhere. For the editing process, other than the computer, I use a Asus 4K external monitor because 13 inches is kind of small for video editing. I use this Sony headsets, WH something 4, I guess. Not the newest ones, but really good, especially in flights when traveling. The active noise reduction is really good. And I have 3 different SSDs. I use the Samsung T7 for the editing and another Samsung T7 of 1 terabyte in the camera, which is pretty much its memory card. I love putting effort in doing cool videos that people will find useful. That was the whole purpose of the channel, helping students to come to Canada. And on the side, I shoot stuff for fun. I shoot projects for clients here and there. But I normally don't post those so much, and I don't try to get too many clients because I'm busy enough with the airport, flying as a flight instructor, and working on my YouTube videos. I'm sorry the video was a bit long, but this is the gear I use for my videos. Check, check. And I also have this mic right here, which I never really used. So right now I'm doing a test if this is any better than the DJI. If it is, I might use when I'm doing voiceovers at home. If not, it's probably just gonna sit on the back of the table until I can get rid of it on Facebook Marketplace. So yeah, Yarom, I hope this answers your question, and I'll see you next week. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you want to become a pilot in Canada and you have any questions, just send me a message on Instagram. Links are down in the description, and I'll try to find links on Amazon for everything I mentioned in this video. But yeah, I love the gear that I have. It's cheap and it gets the job done. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.